Syfy Upfront, they showed the rebrand for the logo and stuff. So what can you expect to freshen up your characters in the new episodes?
In the new episodes? I'm really excited. I can't wait. I wish we were premiering sooner. Episodes 11 and 12 specifically, it wasn't in a specific response to fans, because this was their intention from the beginning, but it really cranks up the action, the aliens that you'll see and probably saw in the trailer, and just the speed of things, the intensity of it really just jumps off. And as somebody who's watched the DVDs, I think the season ends before you can imagine, and it's because it's so driving and so exciting. And we're, I'm sure it's no secret, we're back filming season 2 right now, and it pretty much picks up right from there. It's crazy. Every time I get a script, I'm like, what's happening now?
So do you think your character will, right now he's just like the smart kid, but do you think
sexy
kid, but do you think he'll embody some more soldier-like, be more of a soldier than just a smart guy?
I've been trying to get them to give Eli a gun for a while now, and I think time proved that he shouldn't. One. I would love that, but I think at the end of the day you have some amazing military personnel like Greer and Scott, and let's be honest here, Eli's better figuring out the ship and with the computers, and smart people are better than strong people any day of the week anyway. But you will see him take on more responsibilities. Everyone has to kind of take on more responsibilities, because aliens and otherwise, there's some influences that make it terrifying, and you kind of have to.
I mean, not just aliens, the condition of the ship itself is scary enough.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll see more of it. You'll see more of it, which is
That
awesome.
was crazy.
The chair is absolutely insane, and you'll see more with that.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It's so hard to the tensions on the ship, especially because of the outside forces and because of the survival and the trust issues degrading, really comes to a boiling point. And those are some of my favorite episodes of the second half, for sure.
Is there one thing you're telling people why they should tune in for the second half?
It depends. Old fan or new fan of the show?
New fan.
For both. How about both?
Okay. Old fan of the show, they're going to flip out. Episode 11, 12, right away. Old fans are going to have their minds spilling. I think the trailer was a good indication of that. Everyone saw that and immediately was like, oh my god, best show ever. And it's like the same names of the people who were like, why is this show not doing this? And I think it happened at Comic-Con as well when we showed the first trailer. People have an idea of what's going to happen, and then they see it a little bit, and they realize, oh my god, this is amazing.
That's actually how I got into the show, because I had never seen any of the other Stargate.
Hey!
Yeah, no, I hadn't either.
Hey, I love that. I love that people. I'm so honored to hear when people have never watched it before, and they do now. My parents are the same way. It might be because I'm on it, but I think that's great, because you can be an old fan of it. I was. You can be, and you'll see all this great stuff. But the truth is, it really does start from zero if you want. Sorry, and it really does. One of my favorite things about Eli is they use Eli to explain these things to the new people to kind of Rosetta Stone them in. And then for the new fans, it's the same show. It's continuing where it was, but it just really grabs you and holds you for a while. And your mind will be blown. There'll be a lot of holy crap moments coming up pretty quickly, and special effects and the cool stuff. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm such a nerd. I watch my own show and I'm like,
What would you like to see for your character when the show returns?
Oh, wow. When the show returns, you're going to find that Ray has to really assert herself more, and she takes on a leadership role, which is probably something that she's not fully comfortable with, but like all the other characters, we're thrust into an environment where it challenges, who we are, and I love that. I love that, the fact that Ray might not know how to be a leader, and it's a learning curve for her.
Are we going to see more of her personal life with her girlfriend back home?
Yes we will. Definitely. Very excited.
A lot of movies are being made into 3D. Would you ever be interested in doing a 3D Mulan?
Oh my goodness, of course. I love all the 3D movies. It's amazing how far the technology has gotten, and I'm amazed that they they're able to make it so beautiful. Because I always thought I would just kind of get seasick watching 3D, but and you know it's only going to get better and better. And I love any new process that brings us more into an environment where entertainment is so visceral, where you just can feel it, smell it, hear, where you're almost like in it. That would be the ultimate. To almost be like in a hologram room and have the thing happening with you,
James from Buffy.
Oh my god! That's like asking about someone's childhood dream. Like, I grew up loving Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is my religion. I literally was watching featurettes on it last night till about 4 in the morning. Like, I watched so much Buffy, and I watch all the seasons over and over again. And so for me, Spike has been Spike. Like, you know what I mean? So when I found out that I was going to work with James, I was like, hada, hada, ha, ha. I'm like, what do I say? Like, that's Spike. And so I met him, and I remember being very forward when I went into his trailer and I introduced myself, and he was just like, well, hello. And I'm like, hello, future lover and father of my children. How are you? And
But he doesn't have a British accent. It's not the same.
no, but he was still amazing. He's my best friend. He's not, but I love him, and he's such a generous actor. That's one thing that I will say for sure. He is such a generous actor, and he gives you what you want. And if he feels like he's not, he asks you, what can I do, Gemini? No, we don't get to go to Gemini until you see the first time Gemini 114, which is such an incredible episode. I think actually it's one of my favorite episodes of this entire season, episode 14. And it's Gemini.
And the robot with
I can't tell you. I can tell you that there's a lot of Gemini, and you're going to see a lot more of Gemini, and you're going to see how that world works.
Now, I would think that the hardest scene would have been in the mid-season finale when you have to decide whether to make the call or not. But what other challenging scenes were there?
There was the riding a motorcycle. That was really difficult. They're like, so, do you have a motorcycle license? I'm like, no, but I can go get one. And then I learned how to ride a motorcycle in a month. And
Wow,
I had
that's
to
quick.
learn to ride with a big dude on the back of my bike that had never ridden on the back of the bike before, which was an extremely difficult challenge. I mean, talking to Cylons that aren't there, that's a very big challenge, which was my favorite part.
So what do you have? You have a cutout in front?
Yeah, you have this really long pole that's the height of a Cylon. It has blue dots where like the eyes and the neck and the stomach would be, and then you just imagine how thick it is and what it's doing. And then they have like a separate one for when you're sitting. It's shorter and you're just like sitting next to the Cylon. You're like, I can't wait to see this on screen.
I know that everybody wants the two main characters to get together, but it's like we have.
And he doesn't think that we should get together.
No,
He cringed when he picked me last year.
You know, season 10 we'll do the double episode from Hawaii where they get together. They find the tiki. Vincent Price is there.
Is this a TV reference?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We have a new villain this year, and that's really
Yeah, new super villain.
And we still have our old super villain, so there's more villains.
And the super villain will shock people
Shock you.
because it
really
comes
agree.
from like how did they even think of that? Is what I thought of. But when you think about it,
What's this here? No, it's a new character. Brand new character. And the scripts are really, the writers this year have really knocked it out of the park. I am so excited for season 2. It's going to be freaking
the scripts, even though last year's scripts were great, but
This year they're
so
awesome.
far they're just really.
It gives us a lot. We get to play a lot this year. It's going to be really exciting.
We were just talking, what job do we get to run around chasing bad guys with guns, and then next thing you know, you're a fashion model, and the next thing you know, you're,
Not funny?
Not funny. Whoa! She's taking a jab at
I
me.
am. I'm trying to get you back from up there. Yeah, he was mean up there. Getting it back.